well there. But dire news tonight from the crippled nuclear plant, which now has sent radiation all the way to California, although in levels that experts say are not dangerous. Here's David Wright.
Today, the managing director of the Tokyo Electric Power Company wept as he left a news conference after acknowledging for the first time publicly that the radiation being released at the Fukushima power plant is indeed powerful enough to kill people. The temperature has gone up slightly since yesterday in reactor number 4, and part of the concrete casing meant to seal in the radiation has been stripped away, leaving a relatively thin bucket of steel as the only thing containing the fuel rods. Japanese officials are especially concerned about reactor number 3 because the fuel there contains plutonium. Plutonium is the most combustible, most lethal radioactive fuel of all, and it hangs around almost forever. Plutonium emitted at Fukushima today will still be around nearly 500,000 years from now. The one bit of good news, external power lines have now been attached to reactor number 2, but not yet to the others. The power is vital for operating special water pumps shipped in from the United States to cool the power plant down. Workers at Fukushima today gave the first description of what it was like inside the power plant when the earthquake struck. 63-year-old Minoru Yoshido said the building shook sideways and the lights went out. And now the urgency of the reactor meltdown is eclipsing everything else, complicating the relief effort. This is cell phone video today from a hospital inside the exclusion zone, less than 30 miles from the reactor. 140 critically ill patients here, most of them elderly, have been all but abandoned. The medicine has run out, and most of the hospital staff has fled. Reporters from the Japanese television network NHK visited 16 hospitals and nursing homes inside the exclusion zone, now essentially cut off from help. The patients waiting to die.
I cannot feed them. We cannot feed them because we don't have enough.
But there is heroism, too, in the midst of this disaster. These are the firemen who bravely answered their country's call to respond to the reactor, putting their lives on the line to douse the toxic cauldron with water, knowing that by doing so, they risk lethal doses of radiation.
They are heroes. Yeah.
They're heroes.
They are heroes, differently.
Even after they managed to contain this initial crisis, that work is liable to go on for decades.